Good morning! We are back with session 4 of Blue Reflection. Once again, starting on the title screen to show how many more of the characters we've met. I'm still gonna say, like, to be fair, all the characters are nice, but there are favourites. There's yet to be a character I think is bad. I think there's one character that's kind of weak, and that's the tennis girl, like the one on the most far right. And that's just because after her little story bit's done, she's kind of forgotten about, it feels like. She doesn't show up really at all, full stop. And to be fair, the same kind of happens with Sanai as well, but it feels like Sanai has more relevance of being close to you. Like, it feels like Tennis Girl is the one that feels the most forgotten, so it's kind of like, eh. But it's like, Sanai I still like. The Fashionista Girl's kind of fun. Sarasa is a joy. I think Sarasa's great. I know I've been spending a lot of time with her as well, but I like that she's someone who also chases the same dream that Hina does, and so has this rivalry but affection towards her because of it. I think that's just really charming. The shy girl that's like in between Yuzu and Lime, that's like kind of like just to the right, is I love her to pieces. She's adorable. The new two that we met on the far right, they're both super fun. I can't remember her name, but the scruffy girl that's like right beneath her, she's new as well. And then also we've got, you know, this, like, the basketball champion. We've got Akko. Akko's a goddamn blessing. I think Akko's great. Just because she's so charming. She's so characteristically charming. And of course the main thing, we still don't know what's going on with Lime, but then I know we only streamed for like 3 hours. But at the same time, the amount of ground we've covered in those 3-hour streams, because all of the, I didn't realise it until after I wrapped up yesterday, that all of the Blue Reflection streams are around the same length. It's not my intention, it just happens. Anyway. Oh, we were on the story thing. I'm glad we know what we're doing for the festival, but why am I the main character? Oh yeah, we're going to do that. We're still in like the main story mode, we can't go hang with people. What's going on at the front gate? Sheesh, I'm spent. So glad we managed to figure out the direction of the script at least. Mao says she'll figure out the schedule once the script is done, so I've got to work hard to ready for that. Hmm? Oh, excuse me. Hmm? Oh, you're from earlier. I'm Hinako Shirai. Yuri Saiki. Well, Yuri, once the script is written, we're planning on getting together for a table read. What do you think? About what? Can you participate? No, that's impossible. My schedule is full. But wouldn't it be nice if you could take part in these events? Why? Well, you know, the recent fests have the class feeling a little awkward and on edge, you know? So I'm kind of hoping that working on a festival event will help unite us all a little. Sorry, not interested. As I've already said, I have other business, if you'll excuse me. Oh. I'm not girl. Back at home. I didn't see Yuzu or Lime once today. I wonder what they're up to. But that's the least of my concerns. I don't want to see what will happen to the class if the stealing spree continues. And then there's Yuri. She's so weird. And what does she need to do that's so important? That's not a yawn, it's her gasping for air when she comes back up. I'll talk to Yuzu and Lime about this tomorrow. They did that yesterday as well, where she'll do that every now and then to kind of like refresh her mind. And she comes up for air and goes, and it came to this yawn. Like, no, that's not what it is. It's a Just go back into the bath. No, go to sleep. Hello, bed. Oh, I got here way too early. I do have a lot on my mind. Guess nobody's here yet. The door's open. It's too early for morning practice. Is someone in there? Not a soul. Huh. Oh, it's going to be the whole can she do the lead role thing. Or do her ballet. That's the thing, if she's a lead role, there's a point where she has to put too much pressure on her legs. She's kind of fucked. Ah. Ow. What are you doing, Hina? Hey, Yuzu. I didn't think anyone was around, so I wanted to take a chance to test myself. I'm so used to moving around as a reflector now, I thought it might have rubbed off me in the real world. I guess that was a little optimistic. But if I gather more fragments, I'll be able to dance again, right? Yeah. I don't think that's true. I think that's a little white lie they told her to get her on board. Yuzu, is something wrong? Hina, you can exercise normally now, right? Is that not good enough? Really, Yuzu, I can't dance on my leg like this. But you looked so pretty dancing just now. Aww. I prefer Yuzu over Lime. Yuzu's a little bit more gung-ho and hyper energy, whilst Lime's a little bit more lax. But it's like when I was going through Data Life, I kind of prefer Kaguya to Yuzuru. If it's as fitting as their names similar. Like in Data Life, I prefer Kaguya because she's like super gung-ho, hyper energy, but has a heart of gold. Whilst Yuzuru is kind of like the straight man who kind of the twins, like kind of keeps things together and is a little bit more calm and collective and makes the right choice. And like Yuzuru is great fun to be around too, but it's like no, Kaguya's the one that is like an absolute sweetheart. And I'm getting the same vibe with Yuzu and Lime here, but like Yuzu is that kind of higher energy, but absolute fucking heart of gold sweetheart that you just want to be friends with. Whilst Lime is a little bit more of the straight man who reasons things a little bit more, thinks about it a little bit more, does what she thinks is right a bit more, even if she can come across a little colder. But it's like, this is what I mean, Yuzu just being straight up honest, but you looked so pretty. I'd be laughed off the global stage for that. Nowhere near Etalay standards. By the way, where's Lime? Isn't she with you? Lime's out looking for fragments. She hasn't been resting much lately. I see. Honestly, Lime kind of scares me. She makes me feel like I'm talking to a machine. Sometimes it worries me. Don't say that, Hina. Lime really does care about you, probably more than you know. She's trying desperately to help you through this. So, try not to think of her in a bad light. Lime really cares about me? Hey, I've always wondered, why did you two make me a reflector? What could the two of you have been? What? They're making us leap into the common. Who's our target? I don't know, but that means Lime's found someone, I suppose. Where the fuck are we? This is... Lime? Lime, what's going on? I don't know. My ring started glowing and all of a sudden... Same as us then. I think you do know something, Lime. I think you're... I don't want to distrust her, but there's something off. Wait, we could see this place from the other zones, right? Could we? I didn't really pay enough attention. Not that I could raise the camera enough to see over the horizon easily. Right, this is the central area of the common. The common's core. Maybe we were called here because the demons were approaching. Is this? Come on, Hina, we've got demons to get rid of. Yeah, you bet. Well, that about does it for the demons here. What? Whoa. We're back? What was that all about? Uh-oh. Class is about to start. Come on, Hina, let's book it. Right behind you. Oh, is this a familiar sound? Hina. Oh, here we go again. What's showing up this time? Ooh, this one looks kind of cool. There's number 3. Hinako! Hey, Sarsa! You're all here! Including the new people who don't have a fucking clue what's going on. So that's a Serapha. I can always imagine that the reason why no one ever seems that surprised when they show up and there's new faces is because at some point off screen everything's explained to them. The other girls had told me stories, but what the fuck's this music? Holy shit! The other girls had told me stories, but no way. Nuh-uh. Can she really be fighting that thing? Actually, maybe now isn't the best time to doubt her. All of you, please. Lend me your support. Of course, always. No time to waste. Let's go, Hina. Roger. Oh, new ability. Active Command. The Active Command Supporter has been added. Press up to speed up your supporter's MP recovery and restore HP. Similar to guard and recovery, use up your ether gauge, make sure the ether gauge is charged before using it. Okay. So let me just jig to this music for a minute. It's good. I'm gonna defend just a little bit, just to be on the safe side for this one. Of your attack. Alright, let's see who we've got. Increases attack. You'll be good with that. Deals normal damage to an enemy. Recovers HP for all allies over time. Yeah, you look after Fumo. And then you get Kaori. Oh, we got Chihiro! Revives all fallen allies. Lime. Actually, no, you're quite good buddies. For the sake of your buddies, yeah, put you there. Alright, that's everyone. Let's go fight this wing thing. Lime! Sorry for the wait. Not a problem, it's still a ways off. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's do this, girls. Please continue into the fight. The music. Yes! Does it not have a body? It doesn't have body parts. Uh-oh. Let's try and get some ether up quickly then. Let's just get everyone guarding and see what we get. Light Lamage. Oh, bitch. Oh, you absolute monster. I mean, yeah, it's got 15,000 health, so that's still, like, a lot of work to do, but holy shit, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to. They try and get constant damage on it. That's amazing damage. I mean, it's going to be multiple phases, obviously, so it's going to get harder and harder, but like 3,000 damage Nyan, that's amazing, and it's going to be a phase shift attack. Oh my god! Got closer. Now it's got body parts. Oh, the music. Oh, the music. You need to get your MP more restored because you're already pretty low. Fucking hell, it just nukes us. How are you doing, Hinako? Okay, you're right. Hit him with the God Slash. Nice. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of that's kind of funny. I like that animation. Nice. But your buddies do next to nothing, but it's fine because it's like they do what they need to kind of just be that little extra. You know, to just be the little extra chip. It's kind of like when you do like the beat hit combo in like Mother 3, where it's like it doesn't help it like in the grand scheme, but it's the little things, you know. It's just a little extra piece of work that could make the difference in a pinch. Yeah, I need everyone to get their MP back. Ow. 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 Alright, God Slash, get at it again. Never gets old. The boss music is so fucking good. I wish you could hear this more often. And this is a cool boss as well. In fact, it's, you know, way up here, and it's like the stages aren't there immediately. They get added as the fight goes on. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back because you don't really have enough to work with. Give that to Hinako. That's kind of cute. Go on, little piano queen. Nice. Damn, look how much ether we have all of a sudden now. We have like 65%. No, I don't really... I'll only do one overdrive because we don't really have the MP to burn. But I do want to do another Great Wave, even if it doesn't do that much damage. And that as well. Oh, we're going to do quite the collection of extras here. We continue to listen to this absolute fucking bop. Go on, Akko, give us some inspiration. Yeah, I love the little kick up she does at the end. I mentioned that last time, but she gets way too into it. Yep, the first aid from Sanai. Nice. Then the thing's going to use. Yep, the Rufflecopter. Use the MP regen on Yuzu as well. I think I just need to do that. Look at how many fucking conditions are on everyone. Well, like Hinako's got confusion, dance, the auto MP, auto HP, and attack boost. Need to be wary of that confusion, but we should, I feel, try and get the MP boost on everyone. Oh, nice crit. And give that back to Lime. Trade the weight a little bit. Ow. Alright, God Slash and... Oh, that's too much, damn. Sure, the Thunder thing, they both resist it, so that's not worth it. That then. Those other two wings are going to turn on soon. We already know this. What the fuck? I'm guessing it's at the phase shift, and that's why it's not going to let us do it. So let's just take all these buffs we can. Oh no, it will let us do the small things. Okay, I just got really unlucky maybe then. You need to build up your stuff real quick. Oh, you're nearly dead though. That's not going to be enough. Will this kill it, or will this just end the phase? Let's find out. Assuming it does enough damage. Oh, it did enough damage. I find it weird that it was only like the wings on its right, not the wings on the left as well. I would have thought all 4 wings would have come up eventually, which is why I was expecting a phase 3. Oh, then wait, it's got Kamehameha beamed. Yeah, and the music's fading, so it's off. Okay, I was saying, this would be when, like, the thing just kind of still there, and it's like, I'm not done yet, bitch, and then the other 2 wings come alive. If someone managed to fend it off again. Thank goodness. Wait, that's... Oh, shit. Yuri. Oh, it's you. Yuri! How do you have this? A mermaid cannot walk. Trophy unlocked. What are you doing here? Something piques my interest, so I'm conducting an investigation around the school grounds. But allow me to return the question. What are you doing here so early in the morning? Well... Could you be the source? No, I suppose not. Are there others? Interesting. This situation appears to be of a larger scale than I had hypothesized. What could she have meant? Hmm? She leaves out so we get a break. Where does she go? She did a bit of a stumble start when she got up there. Did you see it? She kind of went... I think it was around here. This is it. Hey! Whoa! Oh, it's you. Yuri, what are you doing here? Rather gutsy to be asking what I'm doing when you're the one bursting in here uninvited. I don't know why the camera decided it had to pan to her crossing her legs for a second. Well, no matter. This is my laboratory. Laboratory? The school has set it aside for special use. I suppose you could call it the science club room. A club of which I am the only member. From the school? Why would they? That journal? This? It's a science journal. It mainly publishes papers from universities and research institutions. You're still not making any... Page 16. Read the article. What is this? It's all in English, and these words are way too difficult for me to understand. It's a theory of proving UNRWA radiation. It addresses a possible observation method using ultra-intense lasers. So what, are you saying you're so great because you can understand all that? No, I'm saying I wrote that paper. Nani? I've been fond of physics and mathematics since I was young. I submit papers for fun and gain practical experience. The school held my papers in high regard. And they've given me some special treatment. You were submitting papers when you were a kid? Right, Yuri's supposed to be a genius with an IQ of 300, but still. I understand that's great and all, but why are you here at this high school? With your brains, I'm sure nearly any university in the world would have accepted you. I'm here for my research. What's here to research? It hasn't been made public, but observations in the past few years suggest space-time distortion around Hoshinomiya. Distortion? It's only detectable by large-scale accelerators, but the energy fluctuators around this town are abnormal. And at the heart of all this distortion lies Hoshinomiya's girls' high school. So wait, does that mean... If I knew, I wouldn't be investigating. I rushed here this morning because the distortion detector went off, but alas, I couldn't find the source. However, I'm certain that there is, in fact, a source behind all of this. Oh, so she wasn't actually moving when everything happened like usual. She was frozen in time like everyone else was. It was just that she had enough of a hunch that she was a lot closer to it. So when things reset, that's where she just kind of showed up, because she knew something was off and we were all weirdly standing around. It could be an invisible force akin to magnetism or gravity, or it could be some sort of tangible entity. Well, now that I have you here, I have something to ask of you. What is it? Yuzuki Shijo, Raimu Shijo. What are they? What do you mean? I looked them up, couldn't find any past record about them, but somehow they've infiltrated our class. Stranger still is the fact that they've done so unquestioned. Oh, come on, that's... Since the beginning of the school year, something's been wrong with this school, our class in particular. Perhaps you didn't notice, what with your extended absence. Even putting aside the fests you mentioned yesterday, a high number of notable incidents have occurred in our class. As if someone is purposely scattering seeds of upset. Purposely? Who would do that? To what end? What if one could gain some sort of energy from the distortions caused by fluctuations in human emotions? She's trying to imply that Lime might be fucking with people, and that's why, just to get fragments, and which is why she doesn't really care for people. Wouldn't that be reason enough to cause discord? Of course, I'm entirely aware of how ridiculous what I'm saying sounds. But would you mind telling me if you notice anything off? Like what? It could be any sort of minor detail, any suspicions you may have that something is out of place. Sure, that's fine. Why don't we exchange free space contacts? You can add me as a friend there. Adding a friend. Do you not know how? I don't use these features. Blasted, it's a lost cause. I'll simply hack the server and... No, I'll show you how. There we go. See, you can see my name under the friends section. Oh, we need to go back soon. I'll return once they clean up. Go on ahead. Really? Okay then. Friends, are we? Rating points achieved. Wait a minute, have we already like ticked all the boxes? Hang on. We have. Oh, you got that far ahead. We already had enough. We need. I think it was said 530. Whoa. Okay, we've got. Oh fuck it, another 15 shards and 20 demons, and then we got 2 of these. Okay. Sure. Let's try and get the rest to 10. I think that'd be a nice thing to chase right now. Plum Charm. Level 25. I wonder what the level cap is, considering it's all tied to quests and whatnot. I imagine we'll get pretty close to it then, considering. E equals MC squared. Oof. This free space app is quite useful once you familiarize yourself with it. It allows you to use both emoji and letters in chat. Hey, stickers too. Fascinating. Do you use this often? Sure, sometimes. Well, maybe not often, but an average amount. I see. Then I will continue to consult you as I get my bearings. Haha, you have taught me quite a bit already. I can't thank you enough. You're welcome. Anyone else want to chat? Now death marching. Oh, right, this again. Sure, whatever. Oh, I never did go see if we could find this one. Today's travels, I moved him to a place that has a lot of eyes on it so that he'll be seen by lots of people and bring comfort. Third year students pass by often. It's the first time I've been so close to everyone. I wonder what could be under the red floor I'm sitting on. So it's 3rd floor and a room in there. Would it be in the council room? Has that got a red flooring? No. No. Let's go to the hallway then. See if there's a part where there's... Oh, you're over there. Remember math? Hang on, what? Nah! Ugh. Hopefully we'll have enough. The only reason I dread and don't like those quests is because I know it's going to happen eventually. There'll be a point where I won't be able to do it. There'll be a point where I won't have the resources and I don't want to grind. I know it's going to happen. Red flooring. Who knows? Where's it gone now? It's in a straightforward location this time. It should be easy for everyone to find him. Everyone climbs up and down here when it's break time. I think a lot of people will notice me, especially the second years. There are a lot of them still. This place is pretty... staircase, second floor. One of the staircases, second floor. Nope, we'll try the other one. I think this is as far down as you can go. Yep. There it is. Still can't interact with it. It is literally just for funsies. You can try to spot it, I guess. I feel like there's probably something you can do, but we just don't have the ability to do anything with it for some reason. Anywho, school store and 2A regular class. Loaded chocolate. Damn, that sounds cool. Oh, don't mind me, like, cursed possessed girl. I'm just, yep. Right, now let's go see if we can help you out. And we'll see what we need to craft. And if we can craft it. That's over there. We'll just go do this crafting thing first, if I can. Okay, we need hand warmer and memories of envy. Uh-oh. Only got enough for one, that's kind of worrying. Oh Jesus, only... Oh God. Oh God, it's already getting tight. Buff continuous damage. Yes. We can buff it. Yes. Not enhanceable. I guess it just buffs the skill level. Makes sense. So that quest should be good to, like, to turn in now. Yeah. MP, you need it. Sure. Sure. And attempts we leave alone anyway. Good, okay. We need to pick up 5 pieces in here, but we also need to work on this, so we'll just do what we usually do. Dodging back where we were. As we had a nice warm-up fighting a major boss. And I think that major boss, at least to me, put into perspective more what I've been saying since kind of the last video. It's like it feels like we are genuinely at a point now where we're just over-leveled. Just because of, you know, the way the plot works with everything. Which is odd considering the nature of how the game's built. It should be impossible to get over-leveled, but no, it does feel like we're stronger than the game wants us to be. Not that I'm complaining, it makes the game more manageable, but it's still like, for a game that you can only level up by doing quests, the fact that we've become this much more powerful by just, you know, following the game's rules is kind of baffling. So it really feels like we shouldn't be doing the damage we do, and yet, you know? But I don't find this game boring. I think it's the big thing. Despite like the repetitive nature of some of it, I really don't find this game boring at all. I'm really enjoying the run around with it. Alright, let's do this. I know it'll be resistant, but it'll get the buff poison. Fuck! Yeah, that... Even if it's a small space, I say let's clear it all out and then we should be good. As I said, I think we need to go to another zone because I don't know if there's enough pick-up points here. Well, I wonder if Yuzu will kill this thing, kill these enemies all entirely on their own. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there is enough pick-up pieces to do it in one zone. I think I might go to the other zone anyway, though, just for the sake of grind and getting all the resources we need for the other quests. I give him the slash. I've been calling this thing God Slash since last stream, but it pretty much is. It just, the damage boost as well. It just seems to rip their heads off. It's insane. And it's also because, you know, not barely any of the attacks in this game have normal names. And I get it's because, like, Yuzu's... like, a lot of them are themed over, like, different fruits. Or different things, like, you know, leaves and charms and arcs and whatnot. And, like, Hina, sorry, is all, like, references to dance ballet moves, I imagine. And then Limes, I can't remember Limes. Lime doesn't get turns that often. For me to need to remember. But it's just, I don't. They're not like immediately like recognizable or memorable names to me. Is what I'm getting at. Because like I'm not gonna remember Rafeli Gamasu. I'm just like, this is the God Slash attack. This is the you bring it down like a fucking slam hammer. But what's hers? Oh, hers are all animal themed, like leopard, ibis, hawk, ear. So hers, I guess, is a little bit easier to try and remember. Oh, you're resistant to this. Oh, well, I just went for it because it was super strong. I didn't really register the triangle until after I clicked it. Not that it matters. How are we doing on the demon hunt? 14. Yeah, let's leave, but we're good. It's more just making sure, you know, we have enough room to, like, completely clean house. Oh, it's raining outside. You can see it on the window. Thank you. Where's this turning? 3A. Oh, that's it, that's it. That rings a bell. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. Memory of affection, memory of birth. Defeat Slaughterer Vigilance. That's kind of a cool name. 2A. Hello, Psycho. Hi. I wonder if it's going to be a chain reaction now. Like, every single time we get to one of these, like, more laid-back bits, because we're doing all the quests, they turn into user in line, or just explore and do things will get, like, auto-done every time. And whilst we're fighting these Armor, whatever the things are called, we want to try and fight a few of them, just because we haven't actually got all the loot they can drop yet. So they might be dropping something that we might, you know, need later on. Oh, okay, this is going to super ruin its day. This might kill. If it's still got the super weak marker on it, the 2 circles. Yeah, they didn't stand a fucking chance. Shame it's on its own, though. But these things, like in the glossary, we only saw like one of the things it can drop. So it's like, yeah, we need to kill more of these things to see if there's anything that will be relevant for us. Nice, and the auto damage will do a lot of the work for us. It's resistant to the slash. Oh. What the fuck? That's kind of cool. It doesn't do as much damage as I'd hope, but that's kind of cool. Oh, you're 1 health, just fucking whack it. I know it's super resistant, but just hit it. I'd say this is like, of all like the aesthetics, this is probably one of my favorite ones. Wait, it says you can see the center of it from anywhere. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, can we? Is it that? Oh, they did mention that way back in like the beginning of the game, didn't they? That you could see that thing. Hope we get to explore it properly at some point. Assuming it's not like the final dungeon sort of thing. Actually, just overdrive because. Sure, we haven't seen Strawberry Comet in a hot minute. Nice. You're resistant to the... Oh no, you're not resistant to the slash. Yeah, you are resistant. I was on heart by accident. Oh well. Do that then. I need to check the fragments for Hina to see if I can shuffle things up to cover the heart ground more, because I didn't really see many on there when I was scrolling through our attacks. Let me have a look. I'm not using that, so we should really take Admiration off. I'm not using that either, so we should take it. Actually, I've got an idea. Let's swap them. And then you look after... I love Arko's picture as well. Like all of them have got their own little picture and whatnot. Arko, like encapsulates her energy and her spirit perfectly. Like, all of them are good. Like, they got some really good, like they knew how the fuck with the models to make them accurate. But it's like... Chihiro's, like, I don't think is accurate for her because of how shy she is. Yet she looks kind of, like, cheeky and confident here a little bit. Like, I almost expected to be a bit more like that one, was, like, more to the side. But it's like, Arko, it's her, like, oh, so it's like, oh my god, look, she's super happy and exciting. It's like, it encapsulates her perfectly. Her always staring at her phone makes sense. Yeah, and I really, as you know, I don't think highly of these magic stuff, so I'm kind of leaving that alone. Right, let's rock with that for a bit. Ooh, okay, you're fucked. They're super weak to Great Wave. They are beyond fucked. Goodbye. Nice. Just need to find one more of the Admirator. It's enemy specific. Alright, let's advance to the next zone then, see if we can find it elsewhere. I like this zone the best. I'm glad you do, Yuzu. So we're gonna have to do a bit of work to actually get to this enemy. Just whack it. Thank you. Need to get this as well anyway. Oh, that's it already. But things to look forward to, since whilst we're doing this. The Guilty Gear Season 2 reveal stream is on the 25th of May. And it's going to be on at like 1 PM, I think, UK time. Like, it's on at like 8 PM Japan time, so good. You work out from that, because that's like... They're plus 8? Like plus... Oh no, they're plus 7, I think, which is 1 for us. So yeah, if you're in the US and you're on like West Coast and you're on like -6 or -7, that's pretty early for you. It's going to be like potentially 4 or 5 AM. Also, I don't know specifically what time. But yeah, it's... Oh, that's good. There's one there, okay. But yeah, the Season 2 announcement, which makes sense because June is the anniversary of the game. It is, you know, 11 months old, this game now. So having an announcement then and maybe like, oh, on the anniversary month, like it won't be, I doubt it'll be on the anniversary day, but I imagine it'll be like at the end of June. The first character might be dropping and we might be getting our Season 2 overhaul because we know it's coming. Everyone's been waiting for it, the Season 2 overhaul, to see what it brings to the table, what it changes. Like, a lot of people, myself included, just wanted to add new skills. Just add more stuff to do. Make it so, like, each characters have a few more tools in their arsenal. Because some of them kind of need it. Not all of them. Some of them are pretty strong without their tools, but it'd be nice to have anyway. But I've been saying for a while that Giovanna... I genuinely feel that Giovanna kind of needs a new skill or two. Because it feels like she's just missing that little bit, you know? Like, if she has just that little bit more, she'd be perfect. But because she doesn't, she's not. And I've seen a few people bring up that, you know, Gold Lewis Dickinson in the story mode has, like, this shield skill where he slams the coffin down that makes a barricade, yet he doesn't have that in the game. And people found that kind of, you know, weird. And it's like, yeah, actually, that is a point. Now, I want to fight one more of these Emirators to try and get more of this loot. So there is a point that Gola should probably have like that kind of defensive skill, because he doesn't really have any defensive options like full stop. Outside of, you know, the expected stuff. Like Roman councils and stuff like that. And the fact that he has super armor on some of his attacks. Like, it'd be nice to give him a more like traditional defensive skill maybe. That you put it down, it's like someone will bounce off it if they hit it, and it will count as like a stagger state or something. Will this kill? No. You're resistant to that, so no, it definitely won't. I'll take that then. But it's like everyone wants the insta-kills back, but I've been trying to think on it more about how they would do it, and the big thing that came to my mind that I realised might actually be why they're not, like, it's not in the game, at least yet, until they figure it out, is to do with the wall splat. You don't just, when you hit into a wall enough times that, you know, you've, like, your character, like, breaks into it, and then on the next hit, they break through it. When they're into it, you're completely open to everything, which is why some people use supers. Because you're just completely open to anything. You're stuck in place. With that same logic in mind, it would be almost way too easy to land instant kills. Unless, like, they make it, like, because I know, like, in the other games, like, you have to kind of, like, install it first, then use it, because, like, you install it and then your bar starts burning. If the installation had, like, an extended animation sort of thing when you do it, so if someone splats in the wall, you can't then immediately do it, they have to they'll recover out of the wall before you get the chance, then maybe it'll work. But then it's like you can install the fear, because you install it and then you know when you're like, whilst that bar's burning down, you're just trying to batter them into the wall. So the moment they're stuck, they're yours. Cut it out. Stop looking at me like that. I know that one perfect test does not make me a genius. I need to study so I can ace every test in every course. Did I just say new? Yes, it did. School field. Ugh, let's go out and get soaked. Okay. Freebie. Maybe the rain will pass. You know. All right. So she's just an overachiever. Got it. Anger and happiness. I didn't know you could feel both at the same time. And what was hers? Just yeah, the really badass slaughter of vigilances. The cool fucking names of creatures. These guys. That's on its own, but that's okay. Okay, no. Executioner expects. That's kind of a badass name too, if I'm honest. I'm going to take the overdrive off since we can't really do too much with it as it stands. Maybe someone else will be able to hit a weakness on it. So you're resistant to slash. You're really resistant to that. And you're neutral to pierce. So it's going to be online to do good damage then. Alright, let's just do the slash then. If it's resistant, it'll still hurt a chunk because, you know, God Slash. Yeah, see, it still did a good amount. So let's see, do you have... It's within the heart. Screw it. That. And that. Mr. Bear fires a laser from its eyes. I just read that description as it clicked on it. Not on this one, the next attack, if it survives this, which it didn't. Oh, that didn't count. Damn, it has to have that name. Oh, hello. It is this one that we're on, right? And not this one? Just to make sure. Just so I'm not going crazy. It might be that one way up back there, but let's fight this guy who's in the way. But it's like with Soul, and then to go back to the Guilty Gear talk, I still find it kind of crazy that he didn't have Dragon install at launch, yet Kai did, and Kai's never had a Dragon install. Like, narratively, it makes sense for Kai to have it, because he survived a bullet to the head in Exiled because of the gear blood that's now in him from, you know, well, not blood, DNA that he's mingled with by mingling with Dizzy. And that's a nice way of putting it. So I'm just practicing my strategy quickly. There we are. So it's like, but it still seems strange that the character that invented Dragon Install, you know, Soul, didn't have it in Strive. It just seems so crazy. Like, he kind of has it with that new super that he got in the game, where he like goes into like animation wise, but it's just an animation. It's not actual like affecting your skills or anything like that. Which is why it felt so strange. And I'm hoping he gets it back, and then that super just like can be continued to just be an extension of it or an alternate choice, you know? I'm trying to think who else would I really appreciate getting some new skills. Kai needs more tools. He doesn't need a new super, I don't think. Like, I don't think he needs it. I just think like his tools cover very basic measures right now in Strive, and it'd be nice to have it, like, give him something just a little bit extra, or like something just a little bit quicker that can be used as a bit of an extender for things, which he doesn't really have right this second. I don't play a lot of these characters to really be able to, and I can't tell you like what's wrong with May and what she needs added to her. I can't tell you what Axel could do with, because I'd rather Axel just be removed. I kid. He's just all the characters I play. Axel directly challenges with ease, and it hurts me sometimes. Chip's great fun, so I just think go fucking crazy with it. Give him more skills to chain into a link. Give Ram, I forget what they're called. Give Ram her built-in like command combo. So forget what they're called. Where it's like if you like held forward and square, like it would also like go into a second and third hit. Like she still has that one, but she used to have several, and she doesn't anymore. Like she has one of them, which I think is like the fireball forward and punch, but she doesn't have the rest anymore. And it's like give her some. They're not all of them, because I get that kind of goes against the point of what they were aiming for. But at least give her some of them, you know? It's like with Baiken, they got rid of alpha combos. It's like, I get it, because, like, it's part of trying to make the game more approachable and simpler, but at least give her a little something back. Give her a parry super back. I think that would be the nice thing to do. Oh, okay, let's not do that then, because you're regardless of what we do, there's an enemy that's resistant to one of your attacks line. Like, I was kind of surprised. Like, I got that Anji Mito got the parry super, but the fact that it's not on Baiken full stop just seems strange. Speaking of Anji, give him fucking anything. Anji's been brutalized in Strive, it feels like. It feels like every update that comes past just works further and further against him. It's like, just give the poor man something, you know? It feels like he just needs it. I don't know what else you do. Just give him shit. Just please. Make him a bit quicker. Make his strategy actually work a little better. Just something. Because right now he's not getting anything and it hurts. Even as someone who doesn't play Anji, it hurts to see him so... But he's still good if you know how to use him, but he certainly doesn't feel it at times. And as a whole, like, little system changes... I don't know, so I'm hesitant to say some of the things that I'd have as ideas, because I don't know how much, because I'm not, like, I watch the competitive, but I don't play competitive, you know? And it's like, there's a part of me that's like, would this fuck with the competitive too much? Would this, like, mess the balance of the game? Because my one would be, I think it's blue Roman cancels, the ones where you can do them at any time and it's not off a whiff or a combo attack, it's just or like getting an enemy off you, it's just a standard one. That one, I'd say make it 25 meter instead of 50. Because make it more inviting to try and do the fake outs. Or to take more daring risks in your pressure, you know? But then I'd worry, because it's like, then if you miss an attack when you're like in the corner of someone, could you just blue RC into like a near infinite loop because the combo you're doing always gets you back 25 meter, you know? Like, would it like fall flat? Like, we have to think about how they have to deal with it. And like, that to me is like, could that be a severe balancing issue? As long as they don't ever bring back danger time from Exiled, we'll be fine. And if you don't know what that is, that's when two supers, or two specials, sorry, met equally, and both of them would have been fatal counter worthy, as in like heavy counter worthy. There was a chance if you go into danger time where it would make it that both characters now would be in guard broken state. Which then there's a thing where you can see it, there's a risk bar next to your health in every Guilty Gear, and every time you block an attack the risk bar builds up. That's how much damage will hit you when you're hit after the guard. So if you guard too much, it becomes more and more dangerous for you to be hit. The danger time would put it so the risk would be maxed out for both of you and your guard would be broken. So whoever got a hit next would be doing like insane fucking damage. That's how rounds ended in like 5 seconds kind of thing. And it was so annoying because sometimes it'd be the opening fucking skill. Both of you would both immediately go to use a special the moment the fight starts and immediately go into danger time. Someone then lands the very next hit and the round's over. It was... I liked the idea of it, but fucking hell did it get frustrating at times. It's one of the many things that ends up putting me off Exile, because I've talked about it before, but I drifted from Guilty Gear a lot. I played it during the X and XX days a fair bit, but I drifted hard in Exile. I played it a bit, enjoyed Rams, like she was my main, but then kind of just... I kind of like touched back on it every now and then, but I didn't really commit to it. And it was Strive where I kind of decided, yeah, sure, I'll hop it back on, and I'm loving Strive. I still play it quite often, yeah, not on stream, which I'd love to change. It's just finding the time amongst the other things I want to do. Like, as much as I don't want to just be a Guilty Gear streamer sort of thing. Like, I want to do all these other things and mess around and have fun. But to do that, oh my word, I'm looking for. Like, to do that, I have to like accept that I can't stream Guilty Gear all the time. Okay, I can see you're way in the corner over here. But I will get more time for it, especially when Season 2 comes around. I want to do more than one stream on it, because I want to, like, adjust all the systems and shit. Like, I don't want to just mess with whatever new character comes out. I want to actually get a feel for what new systems and know-how is. Because it'll be, although like, I still won't get far, hopefully, looking at how Ark's previous like overhaul updates have been, it will be enough of a refresher to give me a little bit more chance against some of the more experienced players, because you just end up with anyone. Well, at least I end up with anyone. Who are we looking for? Okay, the effigies. You know, like so it'll give me more of a chance to just fight those guys and be able to get away with things, because no one's like figured it all out yet. What's new and what's different. I say this, there's a chance it won't be the biggest changes in the world for Season 2. It's just Ark's track record, everyone's expecting it to be pretty big, because, like, they have been. Season 3 of Dragon Ball FighterZ is a perfect example of what I mean. That was kind of crazy how much changed going from Season 2 to 3. But I'm aware that Season 2 didn't change too much about that game. Like, it changed a fair bit, but it wasn't as crazy as what Season 3 did, and the post-Season 3 mega patch. That mega patch just before Lab Coat 21 came out, where everyone got buffed to hell for no good reason. Even like the craziest super characters got buffs. Like, that to me was kind of like, okay, yeah, the crazy shit's gonna happen. And I expect the same to be with actually I'm gonna take the overdrive off. I can't do that. I expect the same to be with Strive. Season 2 I think will add more and be quite creative and expansive. But I very much expect by the time we reach the end of Strive's lifespan, whenever that may be, whether that's 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 if we're lucky, I hope they go crazy with it. I genuinely want them to just keep on adding and adding and adding. But however many seasons it ends up being, I'm really curious to see how radically different Strive is by the end of its lifespan. Like, to see what features are there, to see if revolver combos ever came back, to see if instant kills are ridiculous, to see if wall breaks started working very differently later on, if they completely added new mechanics or like a new like parry system or what, you know, things like that. Just go crazy with it. And I say that because I also have perspective with Street Fighter V and how radically that game changed over its now 5 seasons. And that game was only supposed to get 4 seasons, if you recall. But Street Fighter V's development hit some delays, and so Street Fighter 6, sorry's development hit some delays. So to give it more time to breathe, they did another season of 5. And what did they do in season 5? Add all the characters that were fun. Instead of going for like characters that were like really competitive and like really effective in certain things, no, they added characters that were dumb fun. They added fucking Dan, you know? They started the season with Dan because they knew it's like, no, let's add characters that are just really big dumb fun. They made Oro actually fun and interesting for me. Akira was amazing, and then they had used the opportunity at the end to tease Street Fighter 6 with a really fucking weird design of Luke. Especially looking at that teaser trailer for 6, it's like Luke's design's already radically different in 6. Like, why do they make him look the way he does in 5? You know, well, he looks so much better in 6, and it's not just the art style that makes him look better. It's genuinely like the actual like design mentality for Luke is changed in 6. So it's like I kind of want to see that come from Guilty Gear. I kind of want to see how much Strive transformed, like how that game transformed. And I know they did it for different reasons. 5 transformed because the game basically had to be rebuilt as it went on because of how feature lacking it was at launch and how like behind the times it was in a lot of ways. Which is it's a mixture of a lot of different things. The game had a really troubled development, and I can understand why it ended up the way it did. But it was still kind of depressing it ended up the way it did for especially fans, because Capcom's fighting game division has genuinely got a lot better since then. And it's a shame because like 5 came out, then Infinite came out, and even though Infinite had some great gameplay systems in place, the sheer lack of cast and the ugly as hell art style stopped people wanting to try it. No one wanted to give it a chance, which I said I get it because it didn't have the characters people wanted from older games. It really didn't have much of a cast full fucking stop in actuality, and the art style was, well, it was ugly. That was the only way to describe it. It was just ugly. And it's a shame because gameplay-wise, Infinite was really fucking fun. But the later seasons of Street Fighter, the staff rearrangement, the policies and practices that the fighting game division of Capcom now do, I genuinely have faith in Street Fighter 6 and any fighting game they make in the future, until proven otherwise, you know? And I think it's a shame because people are still in the once bitten, twice shy mentality because of Street Fighter 5 and Marvel Infinite. When I don't want to say it's unjustified because, you know, yeah, everyone has the right to be in that mentality, but a lot of the problems that were in Capcom aren't there anymore. A lot of the people who enforced these unhealthy or unhelpful practices within Capcom are gone. The original fucking, like, I'll say original, like the old director left just before Season 5 started up. And lo and behold, Season 5 of Street Fighter 5 is the best season of it, I feel. He had less involvement in Season 3 onwards, and lo and behold, Season 3 was enjoyable. Season 4 is where the people found that the game was actually really good now. Like, the less involvement the old director had, the old, like, fighting game division director had, and there's no disrespect to him, because he made Street Fighter 3, but you know what I mean, like, his time had passed, and new fresh blood had come in. And, like, after 5 and Infinite, this fresh blood have really turned it around with Street Fighter 5 at least, so I'm more than prepared to give a fair shot to what's coming, because I actually genuinely, I'm not like expecting it to be the best thing ever and like the revolution of fighting it or any of that shit, but I'm expecting Street Fighter 6 to have content and to be enjoyable and to do its own thing. And I genuinely mean that. I have high expectations for 6, and I feel it can be met. And if it does do it, that might be hope for some people, that some other brands and franchises might get the opportunity that they need. Like, people have been begging for new Darkstalkers for most of my life. You know? And now this like new fighting game collection, it feels like it's testing the waters, because that comes out I think next month, the Capcom fighting game collection that has like all the Darkstalkers games on it. that feels like testing the waters to see if there's still interest. Which, if that's the case, and if you're interested in maybe wanting a new Darkstalkers, buy that goddamn collection. Even if you don't plan to play every game on it, fucking buy that collection. Because it will be an easy way to tell them there is an interest still in Darkstalkers, and we might actually finally get a new one. You know? As for Bandai, like talking about fighting games, might as well go through the list. I'm not a Tekken person. I like Tag Tournament, but I'm not into like, the main Tekken series. I'm not that good or interested in getting good at the 2.5D fighters, if that makes sense. Where like Tekken is still a one-to-one, you're moving left and right, but you can kind of like shuffle back away from the screen or shuffle closer into the screen and it will swivel around. So it's sort of 3D, but it's still got the 2D fighter mentality and technicality. It's just got some, like I said, well, technicalities about it. I've never really been into those kind of games, so Tekken never really worked for me, but I did enjoy Tag Tournament. I thought Tag Tournament was a blast. I had Tag Tournament 2 on the Xbox 360 and enjoyed it. But that was like the only one I liked. So I used to, when I was like super young, I played Tekken 3. And I did enjoy that for the record, but it's not one I go back to, you know? And I know that's person to person. Some people absolutely adore Tekken, and there's a reason why they, you know, we're on Tekken 7 and it got as much DLC as it did. I mean, let's not do that because it's not worth it, because everyone resists it. But you know what I mean, like, it was never my thing, which is a shame, because like I said, it did so many crossovers, and so many of those crossovers was shit I was into. I mean, like, the only reason I brought Tekken 7 and played it for about 5 minutes was when Noctis got added to it, and you know, that's the beauty of guest characters. They always have the luxury of being able to do that, get people in who normally wouldn't play the game to give it a shot. And that's what happened with me. I don't play Tekken, but because Noctis was in it, I went, yeah, sure, I'll fucking play it. And he was pretty fun, don't get me wrong, it was still Tekken, and it's not, I said, I don't like Tekken personally, so I didn't click with it. I am excited for a new Virtual Fighter, potentially, as well. And I know Virtual Fighter's kind of the same deal, where it's like the 2.5D, you can kind of shuffle forward and more. But I don't know, maybe it's just my bias kicking in, which I wouldn't be surprised, but I enjoyed Virtual Fighter more. At least the older ones. I can't speak for Virtual Fighter 3 or 4 because I've never played them. I played the original, and I played a lot of 2 as a kid. And then I played a fair amount of 5 when it got, you know, re-released for free in RGG's Dragon Engine like last year. Because I mean, it was a mixture of wanting to support the franchise and wanting to give it a shot again. And I enjoyed my time with it. I wasn't good at all, and the netcode, despite their best efforts with the server system, was still delay-based, and Virtual Fighter is one of the more like technical and on-point fighting games out there. And so making it be super technical and super precise. Actually, have I actually done that mission? I've been paying attention. Yes, I have. Making it super technical and super precise, and then having netcode that doesn't back that up. Yeah, I struggled to stick with it. It was like with Samurai Showdown. It's like Samurai Showdown, what ended up making that game fall apart a little bit was the fact that this hyper-technical, hyper-precise, like, tight-as-fuck fighting game didn't have the netcode to support you doing that. So you kind of, like, you had to fight the game just to get your technical shit to happen. It's like, it just became not worth it after a while. Oh, who do I want to hang with? Kind of want to hang with the Shy Girl again. She's a shy bean, and I want to protect her, so let's go hang with her. Assuming she's out here. Because it might be raining. It might be because of the rain that it's restricting some options. Are you here? No. No one is. They're inside. Let's look around inside then, see if we can find people. Because you're there. We could. Well, you're both there. Materials. Sanai's there. Are you soaked as well? Why did you go outside? It looked like the way she's glowing and sparkling. It looks like she went out as well. I just want to see if like some of these characters do move in, sort of thing. Oh, let's hang with Arco, assuming she'll let us. Let's hang with Arco. Let's hang with this little, like, this little spring breeze that she is. Let's go. To the station. This little bundle of joy. Wow, this is surprising. I never knew you were interested in watches. I'm not really, but I thought you might like this place. Well, yeah, I like watches, admire them even. Admire? Hopefully one day I'll wear a brand name watch with an authentic leather band. I don't think I've ever thought about stuff like that. You're wearing a watch with a real leather band. What, you're going to deny a girl her dream just because she can't pull off the leather look? No, not at all. I just think it's kind of charming that's one of your goals. Hey, that information never leaves this watch store. Don't tell anyone else. Deal. I hope you get your authentic leather band watch someday, Arko. Bonk. Her bed is a mess. It's kind of distracting how much of a mess her entire bedroom is. Philosopher and Empress reversal. Oh, there you are, Shirai. Oh, hi Mal, what's up? The script's done for our play. I gave Yuzu her copy. That's great. And I was planning to kick things off with a read-through of the script after school today. You can come, right? Sure, I'm free. Good. After all, it wouldn't be very interesting without our leading lady. We're going to make this one a good... What is it? Right, I'll see you after school then. See you there. Lime? If one could gain some sort of energy from the distortions caused by fluctuations in human emotions. Yet they are trying to suggest Lime might not be 100% a good being. I think it's going to be someone else and it's a red herring, but still. Wouldn't that be reason enough to cause discord? What are you doing, Hina? Class is about to begin. Is that how you go around scaring everyone? What are you talking about? Yuzu said that you care about me, but I don't want to be happy at the cost of others suffering. I don't know who said what to you, but I'm not stopping anytime soon. Oh, so she's not denying it. I don't care how many people have to suffer, I'll stop at nothing to keep us moving forward. That's the only reason we've come as far as we have. Lime. Right, now that we all have our scripts, let's do a read-through to get into our roles a little more. Alright then. Once upon a time... Drink this potion? Ah! Little mermaid's new legs were as shriveled as a mummy. Unable to walk, all she could do was crawl, and the prince and all his retainers were repulsed by the sight of her. Don't leave me to die! Someone! Please! Her voice stolen, the mermaid was unable to say these words. After what seemed an eternity, she breathed her last. What's wrong with this script? It's nothing like the original. And the plot's just... What is this script? It's garbage. This is some kind of sick joke. Who in the broadcasting club wrote this? Wasn't it Ichino's? It's too long for it to just been her. Did Morikawa help too? What, really? Both of them were absent today. No. No way. Could Sarasu and Aka really have... Why? I don't know who did it, but this is inexcusable. Shirai is suffering from a ballet injury. How could someone turn this into a joke? Oh, I swear, if it was any of you, identify yourselves. You are quite the actor. How long will you keep this up? I know you said thus up, Lime, Yuzu. The girls in this class aren't your puppets, you know. What are you talking about? You had it all planned out, didn't you? Yeah, you got away with stealing the spotlight in the lead role. Not just like this. You've been pulling the strings in the thefts and all the other incidents up until now. You were too smart to do anything yourself, but you took advantage of others' weaknesses to make them happen. What is she accusing Mao of? If any girl tried to oppose you, you threatened to expose their weaknesses to the entire class. What? How could you say such a thing? Stop making things up. I bet you're accusing me because you're the one doing all this. Shirai, you have to believe me. I would never do anything like that. Hina! Lime really does care about you. Probably more than you know. She's trying desperately to help you through this. Shirai? Sorry, if Lime says so, I have to believe her. She can be a bit odd. Sometimes I'm almost scared of her. But still, I don't think she would ever try to hurt me. That's why I believe her. Right, please. And Mao, how do you know that I got injured during ballet? Huh? Well, because everyone says you injured your leg. It's true that I injured my leg, yes, and the other girls do know that. But nobody said anything about my injury being related to ballet. Good grief, guess I slipped up. Mao, it was you? You're right. I planned this all out. Secretly switched the script, and I'm behind those thefts you solved. So what? What will you do? So what? You're getting cocky now that your schemes have been exposed? My schemes? My schemes? Ha! You had to receive special counselling after shoplifting in junior high, right? You said you did it because of stress. But the thing is, you've done the same thing whenever you were frustrated since you were little. And when you arrived at this school, you were frustrated that you didn't fit in, right? If I hadn't told you get me some cash from inside the school, who knows what incidents you might have caused. Imagine what would have happened if you were caught stealing outside the school. Could have been headline news. Now, that would have been a nasty mark on the school's reputation, an embarrassment to all of us in this class. And you're always looking for people to pick on because you're scared of being picked on yourself. You're always talking about who pisses you off, who should be the target of bullying next. I heard you once bullied a classmate so badly that they attempted suicide and couldn't come to school anymore. How do you know that? So I gave you some easy prey every now and then. Girls who could take a bit of bullying, and even a vulnerable teacher. I've been doing my best to help you depressurize, but then little Miss Justice comes stirring things up around here. So that's why I decided to teach you a little lesson. Couldn't wait to rip off your happy-go-lucky mask. I could tell your injury bothered you, so I thought spreading gossip about it would be a fine place to start. Unfortunately, it didn't catch on like I hoped it would. What a shame. That why you've been messing around with these girls' emotions? If you think I've just been messing around, you haven't been paying attention. Weren't you listening? If I hadn't been providing an outlet for these girls, they would have caused much bigger problems. I'm going through all this trouble so that we can all live in peace. How can you call it all this suspicion and fruition in the class living in peace? Don't make me laugh. Nobody's injured, the police aren't involved, our teachers and parents seem to be happy. This is peace. There's no peace in our hearts. Our hearts? Are you kidding me right now? Not one person here cares about anyone but themselves. Not one person on earth. If you force anyone into a box and want them to get along, you have to balance out the hate and pressure. I know that far too well. But still, there's no excuse for all of this. We were all working hard to prepare for the play. Play, who cares? Nothing but childish ego stroking. Or do you really feel some sort of attachment to something as kiddie as the Little Mermaid? Doesn't matter what you've done to me, but you owe everyone else here an apology. Apologise for the terrible things you did, and for messing with the preparations for the school festival. Look at you, trying to sweep everything under the rug again. God, I can't stand you. Just looking at you pisses me off. I want to crush you beneath my heel. Wow. Hate you. Hate you! I'm waiting for her to say the line. There it is. Just disappear. What now? Is she going rampant? Something else? We're getting pulled in. Hina! same as last time. Guess our last leap was triggered by her fragment too. Mao's? But why? She wasn't anywhere near us last time. I think her fragment is triggered in a different way compared to the others. What do you mean? Her central zone differs from the other zone because it directly affects the human core. Which means that here, fragments appear from someone's character or instincts alter, rather than their emotions. I think that Mao was felt threatened by your actions, Hina. When her fragment appeared, I think it consciously triggered the last common leap. But I never wanted to hurt her. Other people might not always recognize your intentions, Hina. Maybe Mao felt like you were endangering her. And it sounded more like she was just jealous that someone was, like, you know, always happy and finding their way forward, so went to fuck with it, and then wasn't happy that it wasn't working. Given that this leap was triggered unconsciously, I'd assume that the common here is directly linked to her character. If that's the case, we might be trapped in here until we can find her fragment. There's no time to waste. There's just no use in standing here anyway. Yeah, you're right. Oh, come on! I was getting excited to, like, start exploring the core space. This isn't the fucking core. God damn it. That's disappointing. I was like, no, yeah, let's go explore the common core area. That'd be a nice new dungeon after everything. No, just kick us over here for some fucking reason. The lack of any music or enemies, though, is kind of concerning. Oh, it's just when you go to leave. What's this fragment? It's so different from the others. It's repelling anything that comes near. I hate to say it, but I don't think we have any other ways out, Hina. I know. I'm gonna try stabilizing it. Stabilization can only happen if you can bring yourself to understand the other person. But I couldn't make sense of anything Mal said. Will I be able to stabilize this? Self-doubt will get me nowhere. I have to try. What is this? It's really human emotions? Those hearts? Their heart? It's horrifying. I don't want to see this. I don't want to touch this. I'm scared. Scared. What's that? I see a glint of light in all this darkness. There is a stage. There's a girl on it and she looks so happy. Is that Mao? Get a little closer. What is this? What did you do to me? What? She doesn't know that she triggered the leap. Just now, she unconsciously refused to let her fragment be stabilized. That's what sent us back here. If that such a thing is even possible. Well, the energy from her fragment is so strong that I can feel the time-space distortion here. What were we doing? I vaguely remember getting to an argument during our read-through. Like my mind's a complete blank, so I don't remember anything. Is the distortion affecting other people too? Ninagawa, what's wrong? You have a scary look on your face. Aren't you going to finish our read-through? Shijo's? When did you arrive? Everyone, can I ask you all a favour? What's up? Would anyone mind if we recast the lead? You sure about this, Hinako? Sorry, Sanai. I really do appreciate you recommending me for the part, but I only ended up taking the role because no one else volunteered. I think we should consider who actually did do the best job in the lead role. The best job? Say, Mao, why don't we hold an audition for the lead role, just you and me? What are you on about? You are a professional actress, aren't you? I bet you could act circles around me. I think you're the best fit for the role. You asked me to play along with your little game. I wasn't born yesterday, thanks. Well, so you don't have the guts? What did you say? I'm asking you, you're too scared to compete against a total amateur like me. Or is the idea of losing so scary that you're running away from it? Fuck it, Hinako! Go for it, girl! Watch your mouth. Who's running away from who here? What, you think I'm scared of you? Not at all. Sorry, I know you won't run away, Mao, especially from a chance to act. Alright then, looks like I've got to sweeten the pot. If you beat me, I won't do anything to upset you anymore. No more parading around as Little Miss Justice. Sure you won't take that back? Of course, I promise. You're going to regret that. Alright then, an audition it is. If Shirai's that dead set on having one, we might as well. I guess we did kind of cast a lead role on the whim, so I guess it isn't a bad idea. Ninagawa would probably shine on stage too. I mean, she is a professional, and more people might come to watch. So more people might come to watch. Shirai's acting during the read-through was good though, so why don't we decide between her and Ninagawa? Then we have a plan. Let's make our decision at the next meeting. For now, let's call it a day. Hina, what was that all about? People like her don't deserve second chances. I want to get to know Mal better. I want to know what she's thinking and why she's become the way she has. I want to understand her. But at this rate, there's no chance she'll open up. SP, so I've got to take her up on, take her on personally in order to get to know her. But you didn't have to take on her own wheelhouse. Yes, I did. We have to compete as actors. I don't think there's any other way. It wouldn't work otherwise. Because that's the only thing that shone inside Mal. Her smile was so natural, so happy. Don't worry, I'm not going down without a fight. Everyone cheered me on when they first gave me the lead role. I showed them that their faith was justified. You know. Holy shit, they're coming a lot more rapid now. You know, like in the last stream, we didn't fight a single one. Yet this is the second one in like a little over an hour and a half, I think. It's here. Already? Maybe it was attracted to the distortion from earlier. We've got to fight it off either way. Let's go, both of you. Okay. Don't think the timeline has been added. With it, you can quicken your team's turn while delaying your foes. That's amazing. That's god tier. What? You can fuck with the timeline from the ether? Oh, what'd we get? Decreases HP after use, but increases skill power. For the doing Mal's thing. Oh, I don't know who to give that to. I want to give it to someone. Okay, we can't use it on the heal. Sure. Oh, whoops, I didn't spend their points. I know I said I'd get everyone to 10, but just for like, the sake of the bump up. Yeah. And I'm going to... No, not that. Not one more. I want to save as well before we go do this. I should have known, after how easy the last one was, that it's because there was another one gonna be coming up not too far later. I should have known. Oh yeah, right, everyone freezes stiff when one of these appear. Take him down for good this time. It'd be nice if like all the usuals were around so you could talk to them and be like, hey, are you ready for the fight? Yes, because like, they're all frozen in place. Oh no, not the front gate. Oh, we can just walk there anyway. Yeah, we haven't got, Mal's not gonna join us anytime fucking soon, so let's just go with what we've got. You two ready? I'm good, of course. Alright, here we go. My first priority... Oh wow, that thing attacks very imminently. Is... get MP regen on people, just as a background precaution as we go. Just so we can kind of like not have to worry about it so much. Well, that's what we have to do the ether stuff, but still. We'll boost our guard because, yeah, this thing's attacking next. Oh my god! Did you see that auto damage? It did over half her health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this, just, oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Will this override? If they have auto HP plus, will it override over auto HP minus? It doesn't. Oh my god, they work in Paramount. She's probably dead. Get up, Pina. That's... oh shit. Oh, are we supposed to win this? See, it really doesn't feel like we're supposed to. Please help. Oh, she's fucking knackered, but oh, she's like, oh my, oh shit, oh look at her, she's like, oh my fucking god. Go for a slash. Because the heal's not going to be helpful. He heals so little. We might lose this. I feel like you're supposed to win it. I just got really unlucky with the most brutal fucking attack in the game. I might just take the loss because it's gone so busted. But we know for next time, auto HP is like a must. It's like top fucking priority. Not auto MP, which is what I was first thinking, because this is insane. She's going to be immediately put down again, I fear. I mean, I wish that revive was better. Yeah, because that's a group-wise, so she's going to be killed again. Yep. And she's hurt, so she had to leave. Holy shit, if we actually are expected to win this is a fucking insane difficulty spike. I feel like if we can break a body part, we can start to try and do something about this, you know? Like, if we can break a body part, we can start trying to recover, because it has to delay turns and whatnot. Please survive. No. Just kill. Just kill us already. This has gone so horribly wrong. Time to find out if it's a scripted loss. Oh, Jesus Christ. Scripted loss, or do you have to win it? You have to fucking win it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You have to win? Oh, I'm glad I loaded. I saved even. Oh fuck! Uh-oh! Ah, did the game hurt me? It's like, you keep fucking saying you're over leveled. Fucking have this! Oh no! You just use all these fucking temps. Did I miss morning? Did I miss something? You missed me getting fucking whooped by a boss, and I mean hard whooped. That's about it. You know, this really cozy game. We did a boss fight at the start of the stream that was really easy, and I out loud said, "Man, it feels like I'm over leveled." Then the very next boss fucking demolished me because it inflicted poison, and the poison did over half my health in a single turn. I got absolutely demolished. But there's no grinding in this game, because like I said, your experience is tied to quests, and I've done every single quest available to us, so I am the right level. I just need to figure out my fucking strategy against this thing. Alright, let's try this again. First things first. Put health regen on everyone as soon as we can. Starting with Hinako, because she was the one that died first last time. Yeah, the poison did something like 280 damage in one turn. Oh, that wasn't. I just did basic heal. Whoops. I meant to do regen. Nice. We'll boost guard as well quickly. Time. Put out on Yuzu. But the thing is that on the last fight, it started the fight with that poison, and this time it hasn't. So it's like, did I just get super fucking unlucky? Let's find out. I still think that skill was kind of bullshit, but let's find out. Use that guard further. Who's the only... There. Now everyone has also HP. Now I feel slightly more comfortable trying to take this bastard on. Oh jeez, here we go. But it's a cool design for a monster, but ow! Do we have any group heals just to keep an eye on for later? I don't know if we do. We need to destroy at least some of its weaponry. Nice. No, we don't think we have any ether charge based skills. Let's try and see if we can get poison on it. If it can poison us, maybe we can poison it. Yes, we did. I think we got auto damage on it. Let's check. When the text vanishes. Yes, okay, we did poison everything. Thank fuck. Okay, it can be poisoned. Recover MP. Give that to Yuzu because she has really... Oh, we can get some of the teammates in there as well. Nice. You still have no MP because yeah, that region hasn't really started. I don't think the basic attack will do enough damage to break that weapon in one, so I'd rather you guard to try and build up ether. And then you do God Slash and hope that God Slash does enough. Oh, we've got that everyone taking a turn with this as well. Yeah, God Slash will do it. Nice. And I imagine, like the other boss fights, that weapon will only be broken for one fucking turn. Also, yeah, kick the can! Still my favourite fucking skill animation. Nice. Ooh, it lowered its attack from that. Wait, it got its attack lowered because of that. That's helpful. Because it was only because of that fucking poison that it U-turned on us. If it doesn't do the poison again, we'll win. Yet the sword gets repaired when it comes back to its turn again. Do recovery. Bump the supporters up a little bit. And you can fuck with the timeline as well now. Make it so we move faster across it. We still have to take that to the chin. It missed, but you know what I mean. And only one. Let's do you. And you. But yeah, I'm doing good, John. We were talking about what... Because the Guilty Gear Season 2 like showcase stream is going to be on the 25th. I was talking earlier about what I was hoping to see on it before we got into this fight and got demolished. And I was more talking about how much I just want to see system changes more than anything. Like, I'm like excited for the characters, don't get me wrong, but Ark have a good track record of really changing systems and turning games into far more crazy beasts in future seasons. Dragon Ball FighterZ being a good example of this. And so I'm hoping on the 25th, when that trailer comes around, when that stream comes around even, it'll be super fun. The time is a little off for the US, but it's because it's in Japan, so of course someone's gonna have to suffer for it. You know. Because it's at like 8 PM Japan time, and Japan's like +7 on the time scale, so if you're on like West Coast, that's like 4 or 5 AM. Do that. Oh, we also discovered in this game, the Student Council President, Mao, is kind of like the mastermind behind a lot of things going on in the school. Like all the thieveries that are happening, all the bullying that's been allowed to happen, she's kind of making it so people can do that. Like she's the one that's kind of encouraging some people to do it, because she believes it's an idea of making those people let off steam in a safe environment, instead of it becoming a police problem where they, you know, steal something important. Steal from other kids. That's how she's kind of treating it. This is that fucking evil poison, or is this... No, it's not. It's the same animation, though. It's phase shift. Alright, let's see what phase 2 brings. That's a very similar animation to that poison, and I was like, uh-oh, is it coming? God Slash. Oh, we can get everyone in. Curious Toys to Group Resurrection, isn't it? Yeah, I think I should have left that. Next time we build it up, I might leave it alone. Just in case we do get another like bullshit poison, we can get a free revive out of it then. Assuming the poison isn't on Hina. Okay, Yuzu's still doing good on MP because of the regen. But Lime is kind of struggling, so next turn Hina gets, I might get Hina to put that on Lime. Because I kind of want to make the most of the situation I have here. There. And have Yuzu go kind of crazy instead of having her be on support. 3 damage? What? Excuse me, game? Why is it suddenly got its defense through the fucking roof? What happened? That's okay, now it's going to repair its parts again. Let's boost our defense, just be on the safe side. I kind of call bullshit on that. The first hit was like 1,000, the second hit was like, yeah, about 20 damage. Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Give Lime the MP regen over time. I know it's not going to matter because it's too soon, but just to give her something. And also, yeah, starting from last stream, I put every character into their summer uniform just so it's easier to identify them when wandering around the school. Because when they've all just got the normal uniform on, sometimes you walk straight past some of these characters. Like, I'm looking for Arco as you walk past her twice, you know? Oh, we've all had our defense lowered. Okay, that's... This run's going a lot better. Touch wood. Alright, God Slash, we can get other people in on this. And the thing is, same with the other bosses, once you start breaking the body parts, you can start to domino a little bit to keep it going. It's just breaking it that first time is the hassle. And it's just... I don't know if the game's just throwing me a bone that it's not using the poison again, but I say it literally started the last fight with the poison. The fight started, it immediately used it on Hina. Hina died in 2 turns. Because I couldn't regen or heal it quick enough for it, and because the resurrection spells only heal like 10 or 20 HP, anytime I resurrected someone, the boss's very next attack would put them down before I got a chance to heal them. So it just dominoed against me super fucking quick. I'm going to take away that overdrive because this thing seems to be super resistant to everything now all of a sudden. Yeah, it's like it has an anti-Yuzu. Everything's doing super little damage now. Yeah, do your cool kick up. Yeah! Oh, we got a speed boost. And I picked the summer uniform because ultimately it was the least sexual. All the rest was like, hey, bikinis? I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. Hey, sailor uniform bikinis? No, come on. Let's wisen up a little bit. Lime still has like none. I might actually have Lime Ether Charge just to build it up super quick. So I can do this too then. Ooh, the regen's gone. Okay, need to keep that in mind. I think we're in an okay position though. It was just the fear install from the first phase. Nice. Not that it matters, it's about to repair the sword again, but it's fine, so we're dominoing it. Let's do that again. God, that does great damage, just all of our other skills that seem to do nothing. Even though we don't need the first aid, it's because of the ether boost that I wanted to use that one. Darkness. Okay, so her physical attacks aren't going to be hitting that often. $99? Oh, increases ether. $99 for ether boost? That's kind of insane. Let's do that, and I'll have Yuzu, put MP regen on her. Kick the can! It only does a little bit, but it's always that ether boost that's top priority for me. Okay, you. MP over time, put that on Hina. Ow. Oh, we don't have enough of God Slash, but we're close, so I think next turn we'll be fine. We could have her use MP Restore on herself, that'd be kind of cheeky, but go for it. Oh fuck, I said I was going to keep group. I think we'll be fine though. I don't think it's going to, touchwood, use the poison again. I feel like that was just a rude awakening that decided to use that on that first fight for some reason. Because it doesn't seem interested in doing it again afterwards. I say this knowing damn well that every time I say out loud it hasn't done it again, I'm tempting fate, but you know. Yuzu's gonna run out soon, so let's do that. Yes, thank you, my little piano. My pianist. It's just weird that she doesn't get a piano out. She does a composing thing instead, considering she's the piano player of the group. Jesus, 100% Ava. I should probably use some of it. You know, she doesn't have enough MP to use all of it, so let's just have her use that. She's really just threw a basketball around 50 feet into the air, huh? Yeah, she did. What about the girl that kicked a can 50 feet into the air, huh? I mean, there's people with god tier kicking, but are you really going to tell me she did that? Alright, it's going to start repairing body parts again. It's a long way off its next turn. Look at the timeline at the top. Fuck it, let's see what we can go for. Oh, you're nearly dead though, so we might be able to be cheeky about it and just go for God Slash anyway. Let's try that. See if this is enough to kill. We'll see if God Slash is enough to kill first. Yes, it is. Alright, it took 2 attempts. And the only reason we won this is because it decided not to use the poison skill that it literally started the fight with last time. Which is bonkers to me because it literally snowballed and made the fight impossible for me to redeem in that first attempt. I got completely dunked on by that fucking poison. Yet in this fight it didn't use it once, and so I had a pretty easy time. Like what's with the AI in this game? It either absolutely murders you or just gives you a freebie, no in between. And I used all of the temporary stat buffs in this fight as well, just to try and give me the extra in the hopes I'd survive the poison better. Another battle down. Like, in the first attempt, I was saying that it seemed like it was a scripted loss because of how brutal the poison was. Good work, Hina. Don't know what's going on with the lighting, though. That means we've battled against all the Sephiroths now. Really? Oh, really? Yep, at the moment, I can only sense 4 distinct signals from the Sephiroths. I think that's all of them. So that means later on we're just... Hint, hint, in later chapters, you'll just be rematching them. We haven't made any new boss designs. Ah, I see. But we've only ever been able to fight them off. We've never actually defeated any of them. Yeah, hint, hint, you're fighting them again later. I wonder if it means we need more fragments. We'll be fine. Huh? Hina? As long as we fight together. That's right, I guess. Let's keep doing our best. Always. You can see with the main 3 as well what I meant. I have everyone in saving in the summer uniform, so it's just easier to identify who's main characters and who aren't. Get ready for tomorrow. Study seriously. With this pace, I should be fine for the next test. You studied. So, unfortunately, sometimes there's some unfortunates with the summer uniform, but I'll take it. Hey! Rin, what's going on? I wanted to wipe the classroom windows. Any chance you could lend me a hand? We're just about done over here, so sure. Great. Come on, come by once you finish up. I'll be waiting. Right then, let's get this done so we can do more cleaning. You shouldn't sound so excited about that. Okie dokie. Aim for 600. Damn, what are we on? Oh, we're on 6. We've done it. Oh, whoops. I thought we was on like 400 and something. Why? Yeah. I have everyone in the summer uniform, so it's easier to identify people. Like, if I go outside, I'm like, oh, here's 2 characters, both of which are main characters I can interact with. You know? Otherwise, like, if they were in normal, like, the sailor uniform, I would have run straight past them, probably. Or at least not identified that both of them are, like, mainstays. Or, like, back over there, there's Sanai. Like, I straight up didn't realize Arco was on the 2nd floor until I put them in the uniform, and then I saw A off in the distance. I was like, oh, that doesn't look like the normal uniform. Oh, that's where Arco is. But yeah, everyone either has, in the summer uniform, everyone either has, like, booty shorts, like main character does, or, like, tiny skirts. Because they can't help themselves. If you look at the other options, John, hang on, if I give me a second, the other options are way worse. The other options are way worse. But it's just this, she blends in with everyone. Everyone does. Everyone just blends in with everyone else like this. It is a shame that I can't make these battle costumes, because I'd love to have these 2 wear them, but just for battle. I think they look too out of place in normal, but in combat, they look kind of cool. But everyone's like, come on, I'd put them both in like this, because this is just cute. But no, these are your options instead. Don't get me wrong, they had... I'm trying to find who it was. No, not you. There is a character who, like, they had a lot more... No. There's a character... I'm not going to go for everyone, because I'm just going to make myself out to be a perv at this point. They did have one character where their swimsuit was actually, like, one of those swim dress things where it's like actually got like a skirt bit as well, and it's like, oh, they actually put effort into some of them. But yeah, most of them are kind of like this, and you just have to roll with it. But I think for most of the characters, it looks kind of cozy. Anyway, what are we doing? What are our objectives? We need to... Ooh, we need to level up twice, damn. And we haven't earned a new level up. No, okay. Use sector air poisons and courage versu. Pick up pieces and well branch. Anything else here? I didn't pay attention to that because I was too busy. Oh yes, more people do have things to talk to us about. Hey Hina, I have a favour to ask. Could you record the TV show that airs on Channel 6 at 8 AM tomorrow for me? Yuzu really wants to see it, but our recorder isn't working very well. Oh sure, no problem. I looked it up, but it looks like a show for kids. Are you sure, like, this is it? Yep, that's the one. Yuzu really is a child. Still, thanks, Hina. Yeah, no problem. I think I did something like that when I was a kid. But we had a tape recorder, and it was a show like me and my friends all enjoyed watching, but it was on during school time. So, like, one of us was the designated recorder, and then we'd all go watch it. I think I remember doing that. By the way, I saw the TV special about physical therapy for knees yesterday. Did you see it? Caught a bit of it, but I didn't find it very helpful. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Sarasa. You do so much for me. It's because she likes you. What are you talking about? I'm only doing this for your sake, and she's a tsundere about it. If you really quit, it'll make things boring for me. So no matter what, I'll get you back into ballet. I'll keep you posted. Okay, thank you, Sarasa. We still haven't really become friends with Yuri. We're acquaintances. I wonder if we can go hang out with her, though. Miss Eggman, IQ. And that's what she's Eggman's daughter as far as I'm concerned, because Eggman has 300 IQ, she has 300 IQ. She's Eggman's daughter. She's Eggmam. Speaking of, have you seen that Twitter of Eggmam? She looks, I love it. Every time I see people do concept art or like fan art of Eggmam, she looks, every time like, yeah, she's great. Why isn't she an actual character? Hey Shirai, I think it's about time we see who the better swimmer is. What do you think? It's cool if you don't want to though. It's not that I don't want to, but I don't know if either of us will ever win. How so? Well, it ended in a draw, right? I think it'd end the same way this time. But I don't want to switch to another sport. It just seems pointless. You got me there. Maybe we don't have to decide a winner. Agreed. Our battle makes us friends, so I'm happy with that. Now you're talking. In that case, I'm happy with it too. Serious, semi-serious gamer? No, she plays mobile games. She does the whole, hang on, in recommendation notification to mobile games shit. Anyway, easy ballet lessons by the ballerina Kaori has sent you an invitation. Is a game about ballet? What do you think? Is it accurate? I took a look at it and it seems pretty good to me. Oh, it is? Good on the devs then. Games are really amazing. I never thought there'd be one about ballet. Nowadays, it might be harder to find something that doesn't have a game. I see. Well, I guess I'll start with this one. Sounds good. I'll send you a friend request later. Please, what the fuck's with that face? Anyone else? The piano player. I'm going to pass out. What, are you okay? Now I am, I think. That's good, but what happened? Did you stay up all night? No, not this time. I'm actually a little anemic, so sometimes I get like this. That's so. Guess you do seem pretty fragile. I'm remarkably direct with you, not that I can deny it. Then you really shouldn't do any death marches, you'll break down that way. I know that, that's why I've decided to limit myself to once a week. That's still too many times, no more. Okay, I'll think about it. Meaning you're not going to quit. Fumio, ugh. Death marching is crunch culture. It's literally, she's overworking herself, thinking that if she overworks herself to an absolute exhausting extent, she will naturally just get better under pressure. Like a pressurized diamond. How about you, Shy Girl? Are you doing okay? Chihiro, what's going on? It was fun, thanks. I'm sure. It was the first chat with only stickers, but I'm happy if you are. These chats have been really interesting. I learned a lot. Oh, jeez, guys, everyone wants to talk. Hello, beauty queen. Hinako! Uh-oh. I'm here, what's up? Another boy asked me out the other day. I just can't keep them away. I don't think I draw them in by being so cute, You don't think I draw me for being so cute, do you? As if. No, that's pretty accurate, but I think your personality is part of it. You're social and positive. I think boys find you approachable. That's flattering. Well, you're popular, so you'll just have to get used to it. A little sadistic, aren't you? Anyone else want to chat? Oh, the group chat, okay. What was with that girl? It seemed like she knew something. I wouldn't worry about it, but still, she was mysterious, right? And you think so, Hina? Yeah, it bothered me too, but it's too late to do anything now. I'm sure we'll find out if anything happens. Oh, you're so grown up, Hina. She certainly is, unlike a certain someone. Hey, are you talking about me? Fine, I'm not worried about her either. Good grief. Alright, now we've done genuinely with the oddly charming part of the game, the fucking text chats. The Sephiroth attacks again. Once more, the school was beset by a giant Sephiroth, impacting a number of girls in the process, yours truly included. But, as one might expect, the magical girl trio swooped in to save the day. Particularly noteworthy were the activities of the supporters, who aided the Fab Three in their fight. In addition to their increase in numbers, each supporter added her own unique special skills to the mix. For more on the stepping up supporters, keep your eyes glued to this site. It reminds me, like I've mentioned it before, but it reminds me of the fandom site from Persona 5. But just, you know, not as integral to the plot and not as toxic as it gets at points where everyone's like, oh no, fuck the Phantom Thieves. Let's go to the nurse's office first. Oh, there's a... Let me just get this first. And then, let me talk about the glowy thing I got, and then I'll deal with this crazy girl. Defending the Death March. Uh-oh. Death March. Kate, do you want to do a Death March? No, absolutely not. I just sent you a message before I'd finished writing it. Death March isn't something people would normally want to do, right? So why do you like the idea of doing one so much? Well, it's not that I like it. It's as if I think a Death March might open a door for me. If I'm up all night, doing nearly anything feels more exciting. It's as if I opened a door to a new world. Isn't that incredible? Fumio, I think you're tired. You should take a rest. Hey, that makes you sound like I'm pathetic or something. That's rude. Very rude. You just don't understand the power of the Death March. And say that again. Just take care of yourself, okay? I will. Thanks anyway. Alright, now let's deal with this crazy. That no one else notices. Pick up 5 things, okay? Let's go into your head. Timeline manipulation is going to get abused. The moment the game gave me that, it's like, no, you opened... This game opened the wrong door to me. I'm going to use the shit out of it. Making it so your turns come quicker and the enemy's turns come later. I mean, come on, who wouldn't? Ooh, there's a siren passing by. I didn't catch what vehicle it was, if it was a cop car or an ambulance or something. Actually, no, we need to fight you as well, because we still don't know what all the loot you drop is. Ah. Okay, let's take the overdrive away from you, because you're not going to be helpful for for both the enemies. There's always one that resists it, no matter what you do. You... Faithful God Slash. Thank you. You all overdrive though, because Bear Whisperer and Ibis Fang. Every time they mention death marching, I forgot they don't mean the ant death march thing. I think I know what you mean. I just like when I think death march, I just think it more literally. It's like marching onwards to battle, knowing you'll lose. So I think I know what you mean. I'm not 100% certain though. Wait, you can get there? Hang on. Excuse me, enemy. Oh, I see. God, there's so much you have to spend to get these wills at the end. What about fragment enhancements? No. I'll think about it. Give me damage boost. Oh, trophy unlock. Finest bonds. Enhance a fragment to its max. Nice. Mortal blow. Lower enemy speed, yep. We still haven't bonded with Mal, but sure, I'll abuse the nature of her fragment. Mal hates our guts because we dare to stand in her way of not letting her, you know, manipulate everyone to make endless misery just so that people can try and get out their system. At least that's her logic behind it. A really warped, fucking creepy logic about it. Not realizing that you're just installing habits into people by encouraging them to do their bad shit. Because all of these kids, you can imagine the Japanese high school years, if they're first year, they're 15 or 16, second year, 16, 17, third year, 17, 18. Although it's not the biggest, defining age for developing your person, they're still pretty damn significant at making you who you are. You know? Like, it's not like, say, like when you're 8 and 9, like the shit that happens then kind of, like, structures your path for life to an extent. Because it's just what your brain attaches itself to. But it's still pretty significant years of your life. And to start encouraging them to just let out all their frustrations and evils in school because it doesn't count. One more. Is there one more in this zone, or do I need to transfer? I think I need to go to the next zone. Alright. It's a group of... If a group of ants lose the pheromone trail back to their nest, they'll just march around in a circle till they starve and die. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that. I thought we were talking about something else. Wow. That makes sense for like ants, because they've got like, not the hive mind mentality, but something close enough. Damn, that's actually kind of terrifying. I'll fight this enemy, then get that thing and then call it. Get out of here. Right, you know, you learn something new every day. When you were talking about ant death marching, I didn't even think of, despite, you know, the word being right there, I didn't think of an ant. My first thought was like, oh, it's probably some band that did something along that line or whatever. You know, I didn't give it a second thought. I was like, oh, no, I'm talking about actual ants. Like, oh, fuck, yeah. But ants are genuinely fascinating creatures with how they work, how they, like, logic things, and like how their understanding of the word comes. But they're actually pretty damn clever when they want to be. Because other than, you know, like, they're losing the trail sometimes, unfortunately, as you've just explained. Like, they can be, like, really surprisingly smart creatures. Oh fuck, I didn't use either of those skills. I completely forgot. Okay, next one. Floor 3 hallway. Oh, there's a conversation here. You. Topics. Oh, it's with Chihiro, yay! You're so good at crafts, stuffed toys, phone cases, you can make anything. You think so? I do, if you ask me, you're an artist. Are plushies your favourite? Maybe. I like making anything really, but they really relax me. I knew it. It's like you put everything you have into making them. So be sure to show me next time you make a cute one. Okay, I will. See ya. Right, let's go find this next psycho. Or person who's going for an episode. Oh, there you are. Broken-hearted. Oh, damn. Got terribly rejected. She's in total shock. Can't let her stay like that. Could you comfort her? Okay. Right, and what are the 2 skills we need to use? Again, I'll just read it so I try and like install it into my head. Sanctuary Positions and Courage. Sank and Courage. Right, do you have Sank or Courage? No, okay. Let's do that. Ooh, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I should have read. They both, like, resist. This is going to do very little. I did alright, actually, I say that. Sank or Courage. There's Courage. Let's do that on... It doesn't really matter who. Ooh, it burns from your ether. That's why it doesn't cost any MP. Sank. I'm guessing Hina has both then. I'm hoping. I just looked up. It's technically called a death spiral, but yeah. Yeah, but I can see why you'd make that association. The word. Oh, Sank's right there. 99. Raises the ether. I get it, but. How much does it raise the ether by? It better be by a lot. It was on 35%. Now, okay, by 30%. Okay, I'll let it off. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's really interesting. Because it's just the animals in general fascinate me a lot of the time. The way some of their brains work and like their instincts work is because you have to understand like everything that they do is something that's been evolved into them over, you know, hundreds if not thousands of years, right? So when there's like really bizarre out there oddities in their nature, I'm like, well, why did they evolve in a way that included that? You know? Like, I find it more fascinating on like almost like a scientific sense, like a colder sense in that regard. Of like, why do these creatures evolve to have these very specific, jarring weaknesses at times? When you would have thought they would have continued evolving to move past those weaknesses. It's like a nature's natural balance out. It's like, no, if you're good at this, you're not allowed to be good at that. Because like, there's like some creatures, like how moles are like, some breeds of moles are straight up blind. And it's because they spend their entire life underground, so they have no need for sight. Whilst other moles do go out a little bit more here and there. So they, I want to see what this little creature does, so I'm going to actually have you guys charge. I want to see what happens. So they can still see. Let's see what happens. Like how dogs see us as different animals, but cats see us as big, dumb, deaf kittens. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. So I just always find that shit really fascinating, like why they are the way they are and why they think the way they think. Or like how some animals have enough sense of self to recognize themselves in a mirror, while some don't. Yet in reality, not like a single creature in the animal kingdom, not even us actually, need a mirror. You know? Like, so why is it some evolved an understanding of self, a sense of self, and some didn't? Are they just so they can identify themselves easier in the reflection of a pool? Why is the camera so high? Why can't I lower it here? Is it because we're on a slope? Yes, it is. Oh, we still need to fight another whale branch. Don't get me wrong, I don't just... It's not that I just find animals curious. I do love animals, genuinely. I have 2 cats and I love them to death. Yeah, I'm not just... I'm scientifically interested. No, I do actually care about animals and love them. You know? Although I'm not personally a dog person, because I'm too lazy to walk one, and when I was a kid I was super scared of dogs. That doesn't mean like, oh, I'm against dogs or anything like that, you know? Like, animals are animals. They're just fluffy friends, love them. Or they're scaly friends if it's like a snake or something. The only reason I don't have my cats in my room when I'm streaming is because they're goddamn menaces, and I know they are. And they know they are. So it's just making sure I don't have to worry about Socks or Sugar, my cats, from pestering me too much. I said Socks would be fine. It'd be Shugs that'd be the menace. Socks would just like, she would just spot lap and be like mine. So she'd just be like on my lap and just kind of chilling out. So she wouldn't be bothered whatsoever. It's just if you let one in, it wouldn't be fair to then not let in the other, you know? And Sugar is, although she's not, both of them are like 12 now, so they're both starting to get a little on. Sugar is extremely hyper energy. She just wants to play and fight and be alive, kind of thing. It's like she would just be a psycho if I let her in the room. She'd be jumping all over the place, running around. If I left her alone for 5 minutes, she'd start come clawing at me like, oi. You know? Because she's one of those cats. She's super fucking high energy. She's more like a dog now that I think about it. Kyosuke, you'll regret this someday. You're gonna ask me to come back, but it'll be too late. Thanks to the loaded chocolate. Okay, we got... You're gonna give me cider? Damn, let's go to be special. So it's not alcoholic cider, but still, cider? Who's in the hallway that wants to talk? So this is a character that wants to talk. What's... Hang on. You know what? No idea. You don't know? That Mao Ninagawa, she's a popular professional actress and she actually goes here. Okay, any oddities in the hallway? Oh right, yeah, you're talking about the girl with the camera. Let's go around and talk to more people, see if we can figure out what's so important about the hallway. Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you again. Yeah, because you're still spying on your girl crush. No. We still can't pick up this... I don't know if you can pick up these collectibles or if it is just for fun that they're around. What about you two then? You're the only two left. Arco, you got something for me? Yes, you do. Oh, Shirai, thanks for the other day. You really helped me out. You're welcome. By the way, what are you spending money on? You seemed like you were in a rush before, so I'm curious. Usual. Cell phone bills, clothes, camera films, since I'm a budding journalist. Oh, by the way, I spent the 100 yen you gave me on an eraser for class. My family basically makes me buy everything I use for my own allowance money, even if it's for school. That's a bit harsh. You at least guide the fucking school supplies for your kid. You have to buy your own school supplies? Yeah, that's right. So I'm not allowed to take up any part-time jobs. Your parents are kind of weird. They don't buy you anything, so you have to buy it yourself, but won't allow you to pick up any part-time work. Your family seems really strict. You're telling me. So if it's a month where I really need more money, I work out a deal to help my dad for a bigger allowance. How earnest? That's oh fuck. Compliment her or because she might be like, oh, it's not amazing, it's really fucking sucks. But if I go how earnest, she might go, oh, thank you. But at the same time, she might be like, yeah, thanks. You know, like. Oh, I don't want to get on the wrong side of Arco though, so I'll be earnest or amazing. Okay, that was the right choice, thank God. You're pretty amazing, Arco. I think Arco had a side like this. I think I like her more now. That's kind of embarrassing. Whenever I talk about this, people would say it's surprising or think it's weird. Well, it is. I get, like, you know, like doing extra work around the house to get some extra allowance when you're a kid. You know, I get that. But the whole you're not allowed to do part-time work and you have to buy all your stuff for yourself, including school supplies. Like, I get you're trying to teach, like, life skills, but it's, come on. Let them be a kid, you know? There's a fine line between teaching them life skills and restricting their childhood. Don't make them miserable before they've even fucking started. Life will do it for you, you know? It's true, it surprised me, though. Yeah, besides, I think the image everyone has of me is based on how I act when I'm doing interviews, which is why I'm really happy you called me amazing today. It's the first time I've ever been praised like that. Thanks, Shirai. So it's nice to know how hard you really work. Ooh, we got a new fragment. Okay, Arco, what'd you give me? Drain, basically. Recovers health in juxtaposition to damage dealt. Kind of everything covered is the thing. Like everything I care about, we can put it on Lily Vortex. I do use that from time to time, I guess. And if it's single target, we're probably only going to be using it on a boss. So yeah, might as well have Drain then. And that one will just be turning in the quest once we've leveled up twice. Pick up pieces, got it. Go to Kip Lime. We're getting more out of the piece pickups as well, I'm noticing, than we used to. So they want us to lean into the crafting more, so they're like, there you go. The option's there. Okay, no. You're resistant to God Slash. What else have we got? You're super resistant to that. You're neutral to pit. Oh, this enemy's just annoying. Just fucking God Slash it. Even if it's resistant, just... And then we'll have you try and fill in the blanks. Nice. None? Oh, come on. I had to compliment the game. Be like, oh, it's dropping more items than it used to. Fucking come on. It's like this the calm, like the curse of karma stream. I went, oh, this game seems it's getting a bit easier. I feel a bit over leveled. Then there was a boss that poisoned me that did over half my health and like demolished me. Oh, this game seems to be really good. Like later in the game, giving you a load of supplies to make sure you're still stacked up gives me nothing after a fight. I'm noticing with normal enemies, speaking of too easy though, it's becoming a little too easy to push back their turns consistently. Like make it so they just never get a turn until we kill them every fight. Like, we just pushed back this thing's turn so much that we just had everyone go full force with their strongest attack. And it's dead. You know, it didn't get a chance to do anything. I've got to go. Might pop in here and there, though. No worries, dude. You take care. Alright, that mission's done as well. Nice. So let's get out of here. And we'll see. Ugh. Okay. Why aren't we leveling up? Why aren't we getting any growth point things? Like, it's kind of worrying. It's like, I hope this one drops a quest that will level us up. Or, you know, several. Whack it. There might be like another thing I'm missing that can, like, has a chance to give you growth levels, and because I'm not doing them, that's why I'm still 2 levels behind. But it just seems so like wild that we were always way above it, and now this one's like level up twice and no quest is giving you levels. Oh, I see them. Way down here. Like, come on. We should actually, before we get too much further. Who's got the lowest health? You do. And we leave all the temp stuff. Use some of the actual quest stuff we've unlocked. What are we doing here again? We're killing something, aren't we? Fear Casket. So these things. Assuming this is one and not just a subspecies that's different. Oh, it is right. Okay, let's not do you then, because that's not going to help. Okay, you're super resistant. Fine, we will do this then for the damage, the auto damage. Nice. Will this kill? Because it's weak to it as well, so it does pretty good damage usually. Would it do, what was it, 913? Ooh, yes, okay. The weakness makes all the difference. Nice, let's leave and turn it in and hope that we get more quests. That maybe, you know, have growth points with it. So what, do we just have to come back tomorrow and hope that the quest is still there? Because it feels like it feels like I'm maybe missing something, which is why I'm worried. Some actions like fragment stabilization will reward you with growth points to a reflector. Growth points to be yada yada. Okay, it does. I was gonna say, is there something that just says? Okay, so you can't actually find it. It's just you can see it. It doesn't say anything about interacting. Yeah, the actions taken at home will influence the happenings at school the next day. Okay. Let's go find someone to hang with then. I already know who I want to hang with. We haven't hung with Sarasa in a long while, but there's a shy kid. Oh, there's a conversation at her feet as well. No, no. I want to get the thing at your feet. There we go. Is there one at everyone's feet that I should be looking for now? Or is it just every now and then? Either way, let us see what conversation we just unearthed. With Rika. Hey Rika. Track and field seems really tough, but what exactly do you do in it? Practice like hell? That's not specific. Specific, let's see. Well, we run like crazy. We run around and through the playground. Then we dash, sprint, run some more. It's basically non-stop running. Oh, that sounds brutal. Brutal doesn't even begin to cover it. My lungs and sides always ache. But if we survive the harsh practice, we get good results. If that's what it takes to get better times, I'll work as hard as I have to. Oh, you're incredible. Cut it out, you're making me blush. Anyway, that's what we do in track and field. It is hard, but it's worth it. Thanks for sharing that, Rika. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's go hang out with this bean. Karaoke. Yeah, drag the shy, introverted bean to karaoke. Yeah, that's gonna work out. Be nervous, Chihiro. I've already done this a few times myself. Okay. I can understand how scary it can be to perform in front of someone. But as long as we both have fun, it's fine. Just relax. Yeah. So you're really good, Chihiro. I love this song. Me too. Actually, her voice is so quiet I could barely make out a word she sang. Did you have fun, Hinako? Huh? Did you enjoy my singing? I see. She remembers you said, as long as we both have fun. She tried to make me happy by singing a song I love. Yeah, you were great. I had a blast. I'm glad. How about you, Chihiro? I had fun too. Really? Yeah, I'm happy because you're happy. I see. She seems happy, so I guess it was a success. I enjoyed chatting a great number of times. Get ready for tomorrow. Make lunch plans. It's time for your afternoon broadcast. Today's topic is all about her. When we meet and chat with the classmates you've been wondering about. And today's guest is from Year 1, Class 1. It's Chihiro. What? Welcome to the program. Chihiro, her? Is she gonna be okay on radio? Actually, what made her want to be on this show in the first place? But thank you for having me. You can do it, Chihiro. Alright, then let's get on to today's questions first, Miss New. Oh, I didn't know you had so many hobbies. Miss New, our listeners can't hear you if you just nod in front of the microphone. Oh, I'm sorry. You're almost done, Chihiro. Hang in there. Good, another try. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm interested in a lot of things. Oh, I bet our listeners are also surprised to learn how much you're willing to share when it comes to your hobbies. Thanks. Well, we're almost out of time for today, so let's make this the last question. Tell us, in what moment do you feel the happiest? When people thank me for something I made. I see. It's really a nice feeling when you can make someone smile. Yeah. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us, Mr. New. So, actually, here's a stuffed animal I made. Oh, for me? Yeah. Oh, wow, thank you. This is incredibly well made. Listeners, I've just received a stuffed animal from Mr. New. It's beautifully crafted, right down to the stitching. Her work is dripping with care. I just wish I could show you. Uh-oh. While I'd love to expound upon the virtues of this precious plushie, I'm afraid we're out of time. Time for us to say goodbye. Thank you to all our listeners for tuning in today. Your hosts have been Akko Ichinos from the Broadcasting Club and Chihiro and you. Take care and goodbye. The ending was rushed, but I'm glad it went well. Okay, so it does... No new fucking quests, though. I was saying, it does just continue. There has to be something I'm missing then. That just seems so strange. Yeah, there's these that we've been doing throughout the course of the game. What I'm going to do is actually go up to the roof and go into normal combat and see if there's like something special I'm missing that's like up in the actual common. Oh, there's someone waiting for me in the courtyard. Is it? Oh, it's going to be you, isn't it, wanting to chat more? Yep. How are you doing lately, Chihiro? Hinako, do you read any books? How did it go? Did you find your way to become more assertive? Well... Oh, it doesn't sound like it went so well. I'm sorry. And you took the time to give me advice? Don't worry about it. More importantly, how can she become more assertive? Something must be holding Chihiro back. No, she must lack self-confidence. Even if she wants to be more assertive, it doesn't work without confidence. So maybe the first thing Chihiro should do is build her confidence. I'm just thinking, but maybe you can't be any more assertive because you lack confidence. So to build confidence, you should contribute to your class or school in ways that you're good at. Any ideas? Use the stuffed toys I make to decorate the classroom. See, I guess your plushies could give the class a softer atmosphere. Yeah, I think that's good. And it would contribute in a way that your classmates can really see. I already decorate it. I don't see the difference here, but I'm paranoid one's not going to work. Okay, that one worked apparently. I flicked up at the last split second. That stuffed toy was really was your work. It seemed very Chihiro to me, so I figured. Thank you for remembering. Sure, so how did your classmates respond? I see, so are you good at anything else? Flowers, I can take care of flowers. Interesting. I don't know if I would have expected that. Growing flowers, huh? How can I help her gain confidence with flowers? I know. Chihiro, want to work on the school flower bed together? You can contribute to the school in a visible way, and I think you'd gain confidence when the students see it. Okay, I'll try it. Thank you for everything. Nice. Oh, we got a level up for that. Oh, we got a level up for that. Is that why? Because I need to be doing more social activities. Ah, fuck. MP boost would be nice. Is that what I'm missing? Is that what I need to be doing? I need to be spending more time with people. That's kind of worrying if that's the case. Flapping Firestorm and Meek Wolverine. Alright, and what's the new one we got? Strength in numbers. Increased skill power based on number of active supporters. Oh, that's great. That general attack boost? That skill power. Damn, I need to actually put that on something. No, I don't want to take that off God Slash because that's already really good. Sure, I'll have it on this. Nice. Which colour would you like? For what? The plushie I'm making right now, I usually use pink, but I thought trying other colours. Let's see. I personally like pale blue. Pale blue? Okay, I'll try. I'll show you once I'm done. Yeah, me too. And topics, we got lime. Okay. I was thinking, isn't it hard to maintain your curls? That, huh? People ask me that, but it's really not. My hair is naturally curly. It's been curly since I was born, so I don't have anything to do with it. Oh, I see. I'm kind of jealous it's totally natural. I kind of want to try curls. I just don't know if they'd look good on me. You'd look good with curly hair. Why don't you try it next time? Once my hair gets longer, I could maybe give it a try. You should. I'd be excited to see you with wavy hair. Oh, by the way, do you two know about the other Sephiroth? Yeah, we can sort of sense them. Unfortunately, we can't determine where they are. See, I don't sense them at all. It's probably because different reflectors are suited to different things. We fight differently, right? Maybe that's it. Damn, I was hopeful. I was like, oh, new scene. Give me something. Damn. Who do I want to hang with? Now I'm aware it's affecting levels, so I can't afford to just hang with one person all the time. I need to try and hang with other people. Which is problematic when I don't know where everyone is. Oh yeah, I'll talk to you, Miss Piano. Like, that's like the big thing for the sequel. Just make it like a mark on the map or something. Theater. I see why the movie was popular. It was fun to watch. I found it completely mediocre. It's like the director had a checklist of every popular trend and checked them all off. But if I say that was boring, it might make it look like I'm socially tone deaf, so I should say I'd liked it. Yeah, it was fun. Do you not just hear yourself, or what? If I had to point out the best element, it would be the music. Oh yeah, it really complemented the story of the movie. That qualifies classical music? Speaking of music, hey, and film, hey, Paramount. Hey, Paramount, are you listening? Listening good? Hey, put Sonic music in the next fucking Sonic film, will ya? How have we had two pretty fucking good Sonic films, and the only fucking track you're prepared to reference is da 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 da. Come on. There is 30 years. There's a fucking 30th anniversary symphony orchestra proving my goddamn point. There are so many goddamn tracks you could reference and use. You know? Come on. Let's have like a city block in the night and Radical fucking Highway starts playing. Huh? Let's have a creepy mansion that they go like on a ghost adventure and was it Mystic Mansion, I think it was called, from Heroes starts playing? Come on, ideas, throwing it out there, just having some fun here. When, like, Eggman shows up, have the 06/Unleashed Eggman theme play. Because it's actually a pretty damn good theme. Have a fucking... I know it's probably not going to happen, I think that's the big thing. Have a Crush 40 song in there. I doubt that's going to happen though, unfortunately, but have a Crush 40 song in there. Have Live and Learn play if Sonic ever goes to space. Genuinely, if you want to make Sonic 3 like the best movie film ever fucking made, put Sonic music in the Sonic films. Please. iPlay is meant to command attention. This is background music that accompanies the story. They work very differently. I don't really listen to music like this, but there are definitely things I can learn from it. So it broadens your horizons. Yup, people just don't try things outside of their comfort zone, never get the chance to expand their minds. That's not to say you shouldn't stay focused on your preferred field of study or anything, but if you're only chasing after others in your field, you may catch up to them, but you'll never surpass them. Wow, you put a lot of thought into this. Ah, what a beautiful sentiment I've made. Shirai really should take a page out of my book and learn about it. I might have if you didn't just say that. Get ready for tomorrow. Let's study. Oh, sorry, sir. You done cleaning? Yeah, there's a lot of people in the auditorium, so I guess clean pretty quickly. Aw, lucky. This room takes forever for just the three of us. Oh, it's not that bad. The room's small and there's not much we need to pick up. I guess. We got a bit more to finish up, but have a good day. Of course, keep up the good work. Is the plot not going to continue until I beat that quest? Ooh. I don't think the plot will continue until I beat that quest. Interesting. That's interesting. I like that. If that, I think, because usually it's like one day then back on the plot, but no, it's like been staying for a couple days straight. And obviously, like you work on the deepen the bonds in the background. So if we talk to you again, we might get a level up, and then once we turn it in, it will advance the plot on the next day. So if you wanted to grind up friendship with someone, is that the way to do it? You just keep on doing this? Oh, I have to keep that in mind. Fumia, do you ever try listening to things that we've talked about before? I did. I went to a few different places and filled my ears with the sounds around me. Ah, good. What kind of places? Let's see. I went to unfamiliar cafes and restaurants, an antique store and a hardware store, non-musical places. I see. So, did they teach you anything? Well, they mostly just play popular music, and a lot of the stores weren't even choosing their own music. Ah, I see. I will say, the shops that played tunes that I've never heard before were much better. Felt like they were choosing music that fit the atmosphere of the store. Makes sense. Just because music is popular doesn't mean it will fit, or even that it's good. It might be great to listen to while it's popular, but as soon as its time passes, it could disappear. Yeah, and I was shocked that rocky J-pop started playing in a chick cafe. Well, it could be inspirational in a way. At the time, it felt like it could have been better to have no music at all. Ah, some shops are like that. True, but it showed me just how important it is to consider the customer's feelings. Wanting to play famous songs is kind of egocentric. They aren't considering the people who don't know those songs. The jarringness isn't the musician's fault, it's the calm but in a calm cafe, I want to hear music that complements the vibe. Interesting. Alright then, were there any places where the music matched the store's image? Toy stores especially. They used music that was lively and childish, even if it was a little loud for my taste. Well, they're not exactly built for high schoolers. Also, the supermarket was it. The store was good too. It was the first time I visited one. Wait, really? Yeah, they always came across as cheap to me, so I never tried going in. So I got Fumio was from a wealthy family. Putting compositional quality aside, the music really reinforced the concept of cheap. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. How can I put it? It felt very easy to reach out and grab things. Everything just looked inexpensive enough to buy on a whim, and the music complemented that perfectly. You have some incredibly odd prejudices, but I'm glad you learned something. Damn, we didn't level up from that. But we bonded a little more. Who else could we talk to? That I could find. That's the real thing. That I can find. Let's go. The shrine. Finally, we're here. Why are you fidgeting? You nervous? Nervous? Heck yeah, I'm nervous. Look at me. May I ask why? This is a shrine. Don't tell me you don't feel anything, Shirai. Not really. Don't know if you heard, but the shrine is a sacred place or something like that. Anyway, we've got to stay quiet. Feel how crisp the air is. That's some sacred air. I think I kind of get what you're saying, but shouldn't you get used to it after a couple of visits? Oh, I get it. I've just got to practice being in sacred places until I feel better. And maybe you should just find shrines uncomfortable. No, it's not that. It's just I don't usually visit shrines for no particular reason, you know? So you don't visit a shrine on New Year's? Nah, praying's not really my thing. I've got a goal in mind. I'm going to work to get there. Not have some god give it to me. I'll make my own way. Yeah, that sounds like you. I do like how this place makes my back straighten out, though. I never even bothered to visit before, but it might not be bad to visit before a competition. Yeah, I like the mood of this place, too. I like to come here when I need to calm down or to gather my thoughts. We're like two peas in a pod, huh? I'll be sure to invite you next time I visit this place. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah, it is just going to continue. Time for your afternoon broadcast. So today it's all about her. Today we meet each other you've been wondering about. The guest today is Sanai Nishida from Year 1 Class A. Alright, Sanai today. Is she going to be talking about cooking? Welcome to our program. Thank you for having me. Let's jump right into the question, shall we? To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in today. But be sure to catch our next show too. Take care. Goodbye. Yep, it's looping round. This, to be honest, this to me, sorry, gives me an idea for what I might do tomorrow. Because I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow off. I might just grind out social values. Yeah, because we leveled up finally. I was thinking of wrapping up anyway, because I've got work today, so I need to wrap up sooner rather than later. So I might wrap up now anyway, and then like tomorrow, just off screen, since I'm taking tomorrow off. So I don't know why I'm trying to make her the light of the window, but here we are. Just grind it out, and then just build up the social ranks a little bit. Actually, I think I am going to do that. I'm going to see. I'll save, so if it ends up just manually advancing the plot, I can just load the save and be like, okay, no, we can't keep doing it. But as it stands, to me, it just seems like use this opportunity to boost the social values of everyone, you know? So I'm going to save here. Yeah, it still says free time event 1 on my save file after that. So yeah, it's not advancing full stop. So the whole time it's not. I should be making the most of it. I'm absolutely going to go grind up social values then. So I'm going to wrap up this stream here. I know we were streaming for only a little over 3 hours, but then what's new with this? I said I am working late today, so I have to kind of wrap this up short anyway. Tomorrow I'm taking off to get some rest, and then we'll be back for more of this on Saturday. And hopefully I would have grinded up a little bit. I don't know how much I'll do, but a little bit of this, because I'm enjoying it, and the idea of grinding up some of the social values is like, why not, you know? But as always, thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure, and like I said, I still continue to really enjoy this game. And I will see you all next time. But until then, you guys take